So now let me ask this question: how much do you think it costs start your own hatchery?
Okay, mine I would say
An estimate. You just give us an estimate.
estimate might cost me 40,000.
I know it. where does that cost actually lie? Guys, Charles here. Welcome back to another exciting farming week in Ghana. If this is the first time seeing me, I'm Charles, and on this channel we talk about agriculture here in Ghana. So from the previous video, we had a conversation with Ivan. We looked at how the business is starting catfish. If you are interested in starting your own catfish, how to maneuver around the business of catfish farming. So yes, he has a hatchery here. That's what I'm going to look at in this video. He's going to teach us how to start your own hatchery, some information that will be useful to you as well. So that's what I'm going to look at in today's video. So yeah, before we get to the video, make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe. Share this video to other people who are interested in starting their own hatchery and want to learn at least a beginner's guide on how to start. There will not be a complete guide, but at least for you as a starter to get some few information that will be useful to you, you can get to learn about it. So yeah, Ivan, can you take us through this first? So yeah, hatchery.
Hatchery room.
Yes, so the broodstock are the ones.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So can you take us through what you have here and
Okay, so
how the process is?
this is the room that I do the hatchery. This is the hatchery box.
Okay.
This one brings the water in, and this one takes the water out. This is called an aerator. It's, as you see here, it's generating oxygen.
Okay, for the fingerlings.
For the fingerlings.
Oh, these are fries, right? I think that's more.
Oh, these are, sorry, these are fries. These are not fingerlings. You made me make a mistake. Yeah. So these are fries.
Okay.
So they will start eating tomorrow. So they'll be like 4 days, 3 days old. We hatch them 3 days now.
Oh, okay.
So the other one to here is they're about getting to 2 weeks.
Yeah, they are more bigger than this one.
Yeah, they are more bigger than this one. So the capacity here will be about 70,000.
In this?
Yes.
Interesting.
They'll be like 70,000. So I'll have to divide them because you can't keep all of them here. If there's an outbreak, all of them can die. So this is the process we use in getting our fingerlings. So this is how we do it.
Okay. Okay. I heard that like 3 days. So it's like when you produce them first, you don't feed them.
No, you have to feed them on the 4th day.
Yeah. So and those survive.
Oh yeah, they have yolk in them. You see, every animal that came out from an egg supposed to have an yolk in it. Okay, to me that's how I understand it. So the yolk will be in there for 3 days. So you feed it on the 4th day. And when you are feeding them, there's a way to feed, otherwise they'll die.
Yeah, because I was wondering, but I know the smallest one is the ones who do the fingerlings. Or there's another sub-unit of the feed that you give to the fries.
Yeah. We have feed that we give to fries. Yes. It's about 350 below 10 is expensive.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting. So yeah, so can you take us through the breeding process?
Okay, so the breeding, you have to get mature broodstock. If they are not mature and they hatch like this, they can die.
So we say mature, how many months?
A year.
Are you talking about? A year.
To me, it has to be a year. Okay, it has to be a year. Because mine, if they are not up to a year, I'm not using them.
Okay.
Because if you use them, you have trouble. These ones, they easily die. They can even hatch and die. So you won't see anything. You won't see nothing. You see anything.
Okay.
You understand?
And another thing to say with the hatching, is this the like standard means of taking a hatchery or how? Because I see most of the people use a pond like this, like basically some of these processes. I think I visited some farm that they use they have the concrete one. That was or something like this, but that was
Okay, I prefer this one because it's easier to work with. You see, if it's like this, you know if it's dirty or not. It's close to you that you can remove the dirt from it. So, but if you use something that is, I don't know, you struggle to work with them, work with what you have, because if it's like this, you can easily do it and then work. If you have to take shooters out, it's easy to take them out, because the shooters, if you don't take them out, they're going to swallow. They can swallow.
At a younger age?
Yes, they can swallow. Even 2 days, even right now, some can swallow some.
Like I thought when they go big, that's when
I've been seeing them put others in their mouth. You see, they go one way with them like that. Yep.
Survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So that is how we do it. So I prefer this to other ones.
Okay.
I know how to move them in stages because it's part of the experience you get.
Yeah.
How serious with it, you know how to do it. So I've gone through my own stress with them, and I've developed my own ways to manage them.
Once again, for some time, you know,
yes.
understand how it works.
Yes.
So you've been hatching for like how many? Is it a year now?
Yeah, a year now.
Because the last time I came, that's when you
The last time you came, I was doing it, but it wasn't developed like this.
Yeah.
So it's like that. But now I'm even helping. I'm teaching others, helping people set up their
own hatcheries.
Yes, because you have to be smart with it.
Sure.
It's just basics. If you follow, you hit it.
So if there's someone watching us and they want to start their own hatchery, you can.
Yeah, I help.
Okay.
I'm helping someone with his right now. I've done the hatchery. I have to do the training. I have to do the breeding for him.
So you spoke about you have to get a good broodstock, which is like a 1 year.
Yes.
How do you determine that these are broodstocks for your catfish?
Okay. The broodstock is supposed to, let's say for the female, you have to check the eggs. That is good. Some of the eggs are bad. You see, I can't say everything for the people to hear.
Oh, no problem.
If you want to learn, you have to come and learn.
Okay.
Because there are ways to check and see. You can press and get eggs, but the eggs are not correct. So you have to know a correct egg. You have to know to see if the female is ripe, like the is right for the breeding. Know the male too is ripe. Because some of the males you even cut a big fish, you won't get any sperm. You won't get any sperm sac
in the
top of you see a sperm in it. Because I've had some, I have like twice. Big fish, no sperm. You understand? So you have to know a fish that is the female and the male, that is good. But if you can't identify it, you will not get it correct.
But my other question to you would be, normally if you have a catfishes there, how do you know this is male? How do you know this is female?
Oh, it's simple.
You
turn it.
Okay.
I can see this is without turning.
Okay.
But when you turn it, there's a male has a papilla. It's like a long. I don't know if I had a fish here, like I would have demonstrated to you.
Go to the
broodstock and I'll show you back to enter to that thing. So when you turn it, you see the male has a long papilla touching the fin.
Okay.
That is part of the things you can determine a good male. And then the female has 2 dots. It's like you see it's a vagina.
Okay.
So that is how to determine it. And then the female too you have to see that it has eggs. Yes. You see that it's fat with eggs. Yes, you have to see that one too.
Interesting. Yeah. So then I know they kill normally, as I said, they kill the.
You have to kill the male.
Unfortunately.
And then get the sperm duct. And then the female, you have to inject it with hormone. Ovarian. Okay, this is a hormone that we use to inject a female. You see. So you have to use
Is it one shot?
No, you weigh the fish. Every kilo is 500 0.5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if it's 2 kg, you calculate 1.5. So you use the string, and then you pull and then you inject the female. So that's how it works.
So after injection, is it
You wait
for some time?
Yeah, you
or?
wait for 8 to 10 hours before you strip.
That's when you press the stomach.
So that's a whole episode on its own. Before you come to fry management. So
that's after you've given birth.
So yes, so the process is to how to get the female to produce the egg and the male to fertilize is one part of it.
Okay.
And then fry management is another part of it. So the management is very difficult. But you have to get the other one first. Before you even get here.
Very true.
You understand? So that's it.
But it's a process that cumbersome to be done.
It's not.
It's not. Once you have the first one. No, like both. So from the stripping.
It's not an easy job, so people are not into it.
No, okay.
Yes, it's not an easy job. It's dedication. Yes, you have to be called to do this kind of work, because if you don't have time, they will die. If you don't have water, they will die. All that.
Okay, but looking at this water, you talk about changing of water. How do you change this water?
No, this one is changing.
Okay, yeah, it's just coming in there.
This one is going now, so it's just changing. It's going.
Oh, okay.
As soon as you stop, they can die.
Because I was wondering, how are you going to change this water? So that's how
we have to shoot the fish.
Yeah, out in 2 hours. Interesting. So this oxygen thing, isn't that there's something under?
The machine is here.
Oh, okay.
It's called aerator.
That produces the oxygen to the water.
Yeah. So when you take it out like this,
yeah.
So it breaks the surface of the water to allow air enter. But even this one too is giving oxygen. The way it's behaving there.
Yeah, when the water is.
Yes.
Interesting. So this one, is it that you don't take anything out? It's just the water is just draining out on its own.
It's just going.
In such a way that the fries cannot pass through it.
So that's why we've given it this net. You see? So the net is blocking the fry from entering.
Okay. I get you. I'm just interested in seeing the type of feed you give this one.
Okay.
Because the way they are small, I'm wondering whether they'll be in a liquid form or then a solid form.
It's a powdery form.
Okay.
You understand? It's a powdery form.
Tema.
Yeah.
They want to have a look. These are. Because I was wondering, because I know the normal pellets form, the small ones, I'll have that for fingerlings.
Yeah.
I was wondering how they're going to look like.
Yeah.
And do you have to use any specific type of water for them?
You can use formula, but you need to treat the water, because if there's even microbes, like in there, they're going to die. If there's too much salt, iron, oxygen things. So there are so many factors people fear, that deters people from entering. Yes.
Sure. But the oxygen, the aerator, is it the water connected to the it's plugged? So you need light.
Yeah, you need light. If you don't have light, you need to get a solar aerator or a battery aerator.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
so that is going out. That is the chamber that takes it out. So the reason the net is there is if there's any fish that pass through here, we cut there.
Okay, so the water that is passing here, that's the
and this one too is in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when it comes, we just throw it away.
When it what?
I said, is it the bucket?
No, the bucket is also going out. There's a chamber taking the water out, so the bucket can't fill up.
Interesting. So everything is like organized, like
everything
let me say
is
mechanized kind of.
synchronized.
Okay. Yeah. It makes sense. It makes sense. So now let me ask this question: how much do you think it costs to start your own hatchery?
Okay, mine I would say
An estimate. You just give us an estimate.
might cost me 40,000.
Anyway, where does that cost actually lie? Is it from the
No.
wood? This is a wooden structure, right?
Yeah, there's a wooden with Apollo.
In the,
So I did 4 of these with the training on the hatching, and I took 12,000 from the man for the setup.
okay.
But mine, I had to buy 2 big poly tanks. The 10,000 liters. One is like 10,000, so I bought 2. And so it's 20,000. The other, these boxes, the other boxes at the back. You know, all the setup would shoot up to like 40,000. But if you really want to set up and look at the conditions, you can spend like 20,000 or 15 at least. But you know, when you spend that amount of money, you're gonna make that money in a short time.
Yeah, once I
Let's say
see
if
more
all this fish I sell all, let's say all survives, it's like 75,000. But it's just one breeding that I did.
True.
You understand?
Yes. Interesting. So let's look at the pricing. If someone wants to buy fingerlings, so like from fingerlings to juveniles to jumbo to what? Let's look at the various stages and let's look at the various prices. Someone wants to get some from your end. How much does it cost now?
Okay, now I sell the fingerlings for 1 CD 20 pesos.
Okay.
But I give it to my brokers for 1 CD. And then the juveniles 1 CD 70. And then I sell the jumbo for 3 CDs.
Oh, that much gap.
Yes.
Okay.
Because most of my jumbos, they are shooters.
Okay.
I wouldn't wait for fingerlings to go to jumbo. It takes a while. Yeah. So yesterday someone came for some. So that's how the pricing works. It's a good day, you know.
3 CDs. But even if 1 CD, so previously I knew they used to fingerlings used to cost 1 CD.
Yeah.
And even if you have 50,000, 1 CD safe, that
And
so
if
money.
it's 50, so if this are 70,000, you're selling 1 CD, 70,000 then you can wait for 8 weeks. 70,000. Which kind of business compete with that?
It's true. But actually, I know there is money because always people are buying.
There's money, but the knowledge to do it.
Yes. So you're going to have a training to know to do it, right?
Okay, you see, I'm that type that I got a bit of training from someone, but most of the knowledge that I have right now was hard earned. Like the first time that I did it, but it's not advisable to go through that part.
Okay.
You need training. You seriously need training on it. Because if you are not trained, you wouldn't know what you are doing. They will die. You know how many times they died on my They died. So if you don't want them to die, you need to go through training so that you know what to do. If you don't have time and you don't want to give up, I don't give up. So if I do and they die, I try to know why they died, then I work on it and now I know their behavior.
Okay.
So I understand them.
Okay. So if there's any advice for new beginners who want to try the hatchery, what would that be?
Advice for people who want to go into hatchery.
Yeah.
They need training first.
Okay.
You need someone to guide them. If you have a problem, you can call him and then ask him, oh, the fish, they are hanging, they are doing this, they are doing that. All have me. If the water is not good, they'll show you. You understand? So it's part of it.
Okay. So then, let me ask this question. So from the fries, they go to fingerlings. How long?
From fries, they go to post fries.
Post fries.
They go to fingerlings and then post fingerlings, juvenile, post juvenile.
So there's post in the middle
Yes.
of their growth. And how long will it take for a fry to get to like a
Fingerling,
yeah.
like 6 weeks.
Wow.
6.
Like,
Mine was 6 weeks. you know, my people. People are selling fingerlings which are very small. I don't sell them when they are like that. I don't sell fingerlings like the way others are selling their small, you know, because they will die. If the person doesn't take care, they will die. Most of my fingerlings, they are almost to juvenile.
Oh, okay.
You know, so 6, 7 to 8 weeks they are supposed to be selling.
Then from fingerlings to juvenile to
like 2, 3 weeks.
In addition to the previous 6 weeks to get to fingerlings.
So the 2, 3 weeks. If you buy it as fingerling.
2, 3 weeks before they get to the juvenile. Okay. So can you have a look at the broodstock?
Sorry.
Or maybe before you go, is there anything maybe you've not touched on that you want to share with us?
No, everything is.
I know you're interested in people coming to come and have the training to take them through the process.
Oh yeah, the training that you have to, if you want to do this one, you need training to do it.
And you take them through what they should do, what they shouldn't do.
Everything.
All of that.
Yes.
Okay. So let's go and have a look at the.
Yeah, I'm able to the big ones. Yesterday I had to add the small ones are also shippers, but they are about 3 months. But the big ones next time, like this one is 6 months old.
And this huge one.
Yeah.
6 months.
Yeah, 6 months. All the big ones are 6 months.
Wow. 6 months and they are this big.
All the big ones are 6 months. They are all females. So you see the way the stomach is. Bring it down. Like it's pregnant. But the eggs are not ripe. So you can't use such a fish for breeding now. So it's not good. It's not matured. But this small one, they'll be like this one in just 4 months. They'll go because they are not the same age. I just have to bring them in because I don't have space to keep them at other places. I have to put other things there.
When the big ones chew them,
They won't chew them, they will leave them. I've tried it, they won't do anything to them. You understand?
Yeah.
So this fish will be doing like 2.5. We put it in the scale.
in the 6 months old.
6 months.
Interesting. But then now the eggs cannot be
They cannot be used. They are not matured.
even though they are this big.
Yeah.
But how do you know they are matured enough to know them? So that their body color will change.
No, you have to take a few of the egg. So when you press the lower abdomen of the fish, some few eggs will come.
Okay.
So you determine by looking at the egg. Sometimes they will have a new cock.
Okay.
And then when you put like this, you put the egg here, you put water on it. You see if it's spreading, it has to spread easily.
Yeah.
You understand? Okay, there's a way. Maybe you have to come back for that interview so that we know what to do with it. Yeah.
Okay. But I think on them are they the eggs?
No, we don't lay eggs like this.
Someone asked me a question that why is it that we don't, because this in their natural habitat, they can be able to produce their own things.
Yeah.
But why is it that when we are rearing them, they're not able to produce their own eggs, fertilize their own things, produce their own things?
No, but how many are you going to get? Because if they lay like that, then that means some of the eggs are going to go waste because the male will have to come and fertilize it. How many can the male fertilize? So that's why we have artificial, ways of getting so that we get quantity.
Okay.
It's the numbers that we are looking at, not them laying eggs in the wild. No, that's not important to us. We want them to. So the same style we use, that's the same style they use for salmon.
Okay.
Yes. That's the same style they use for salmon.
I've not seen. So salmon, they grow them like this.
Yes.
That's a wheel.
Yeah, salmon they do. Even in Dubai, they do salmon farming.
Interesting. Do you know anyone who is into salmon farming?
No, we can't do salmon farming here.
Why?
Do you have machines? Salmon, they like cold weather, cold temperature. Below, I heard below 17 degrees or so.
Wow.
20 degrees.
Oh, then Ghana,
You can't do
it's
that.
too hot.
Yeah, but it's too hot. They die. But salmon, when they are going to lay eggs, they go to a river. They jump from the sea to a river.
To go and lay their eggs.
They lay their eggs. And then the male will fertilize. Even as soon as they finish doing that, they will die.
As soon as the males fertilize the eggs.
Yeah, they die. That's it with salmon.
Okay.
So I have to bring the small ones in because I don't have space for them. But they're going to catch up with them in a very short time.
And say these ones are shooters, right?
They are all shooters.
Yeah, so the way of determining it in the previous video, so that you check the whiskers. To see
So look at mine. They are all fully long, they are not cut. You see? Do you understand? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, like how long they are.
They are long, everything is full. Look at their fin. They are not deformed.
You said they are not deformed.
Yeah, they are fishes that are deformed.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
So I have to keep this one for 1 year.
Before you can use them. I said they are 6 months now.
Some of the big ones are 6 months.
But the small ones are there.
The small ones will need about 8 months more.
Okay.
8 or 9 months.
Nice. So from here they just take the.
But this male is not from me. So you see the color.
It's a different breed.
It's a different. Yeah, I bought it from somewhere. So it's different. But the rest are all the same. Mostly, if I have this is the color I get.
Oh, okay. So you wanted to try and get a different.
No, but I needed a male because my most of my females, blue stocks are females. Blue stocks, I don't know, they normally come in females.
Okay. Oh, but I wish you could show us. Say the will determine if it's a male and
Okay, you want to see? Let me.
Yeah, I want us.
If I can get
Yeah, so we are going to learn how to determine the male catfish from the female catfish. And these are the brood stock that he uses to farm his to do the hatchery. So yeah, that's what I'm going to look at, because I know for the most catfish that are inside, it's difficult to determine the male and female. But I'm not paying attention to it. So we're going to teach us how to determine what a male catfish looks like and what the female wants to look like as well. So yeah, stick and stay with us as we continue with the video.
So this is a blue stock, but it's not up to a year, so I won't classify it as a blue stock.
Blue stock.
But it's a shooter.
Regardless of how big it is.
Yes, it's a shooter, and we are growing it to be a blue stock. So it's 6 months from hatching.
Okay.
Okay, so you see the stomach protruding.
Okay.
So it has eggs. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you have to check the features that, this fish, I would like fingerlings from it. So you determine it by turning it to see if it's a male or female. So this is a female. Okay. And then you check all the features, how long it is, or how big it is, you know, and then you determine it. You check the other features that makes a catfish, and see if it's not deformed.
Yeah, but you see the other time, other video made mention of if they are shooters, there's a way of determining it. So suppose I'm come to buy fingerlings and I want to know if this one are shooters or they
No, you wouldn't know if it's a shooter unless I tell you.
Oh, okay.
Because I know where I've selected the shooters at. Okay. But to determine a good fingerling, that's what you are saying. You have to check these ones. You have to check these ones.
When they are short,
check everything that makes a catfish a catfish. You see, and check if it's not deformed and everything. By looking at the water, you see. But if you see
how clean or
cut,
dirty the water is.
If you see this one is cut, some of the things are not there, then you know the breed that the person is using is not good. So you don't buy. But if like this is a shooter and it gives me offsprings, okay, the fingerlings will be very much okay. They'll grow quickly like the mother and the father. So that's how we do.
Okay.
Yes.
And I was asking this question. So can you get more? So let's say you use this broodstock to produce fingerlings. Can you use that same one again to produce another set, or you have to?
Some people wait for 6 months
after they've done the first.
Yes. Before they use it again. But me, I don't use it again. Yes.
Okay.
So after I use it, I'll sell it or we'll smoke it.
Okay. Okay, sure.